I wanted to come real quick and make a short make a short video about this terrorism in Uganda. I've looked at some pictures of uh, of some suspects, and I've been following this news very closely because personally I am very scared. I don't know about any other Ugandans, and I'm not in Uganda. So I'm actually very scared because I have plans of coming back. I have had these plans for quite some time, but every time I feel like, okay, I think I'm ready to go, something happens back home and I'm like, no, let me wait. I want to be safe. And it is so sad to find that we are being safe in countries which are far from home, countries which are not our home, and we are really unsafe in our homes. At first, it was the curfews, the lockdowns, the government implemented ABCD stuff which were making life really complicated, which is the main reason as to why some of us were forced to actually move out of our homes. Yeah, so many companies downsized during lockdown, and some of us didn't make the cut to be able to stay afloat, and even those who stayed in the companies, you find that pay was reduced to unimaginable unimaginable amounts that make it really hard to survive or to grow as a person. So for those reasons, some of us, like myself, were forced to from drinking juice, were forced to move out of the country and go outside in other countries which seemed stable and be able to find jobs and be able to make some small money, but not permanently, of course. Everyone wants to stay home. But then when some of us reached here, you have a plan. You're like, I'm going to be here for about 1 to 3 months, and then I'll go back home when things stabilize, and I'll go back to my job, and maybe by this time maybe the country will have opened and my job, I'll go back because it was a layoff, not a fired. It's a layoff. That means you're coming back. But now what has triggered me to make this video is the terrorism. First of all, innocent Ugandans are dying. Innocent, and it could be anyone. Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, what is causing this all of a sudden? Because there is nothing big political happening. I know politics is always happening all the time, but there is nothing big. And then I looked at the suspects. Then I got a thinking like, people are desperate. People are desperate and people are cheap, which somehow includes me because I cannot tell anyone what I'm exactly doing here in Dubai, what kind of job I'm doing. I'm really ashamed as an interact, as a graduate from university, from medical school, of the things I'm doing. Things which anyone who did not go to school can do. It's what I'm doing to survive. Yeah. So terrorists are taking that opportunity of Ugandans who are desperate. Someone will give you some small amount like $1,000. Go drop this bag at CPS, and someone will just say, okay, $1,000. I could totally use this to, pay my rent, to buy food for my family. So dropping this bag, I gotta do it. Yeah, so I really take some of these people as victims. They are victims of something, whatever is wrong with Uganda. Honestly, people have been under lockdown for what, 2 years? Yeah, I think 2 years. 2020, 2021 is over. 2 solid years under lockdown. Wow. Honestly, the government needs to do something about this lockdown. The country needs to open. This is only going to get worse, and this is just one of the things that portrays what is actually happening. The violence, the so-called terrorism, whatever, whether they say it is from Congo or from inside, whichever the politics, people need peace. We used to pride ourselves on the fact that Uganda is very peaceful. We didn't care so much about who is the leader because the country was very peaceful. But right now, if you ask me, you'll be like, so what do you think? I'd be like, something is definitely wrong and something needs to change. That's it. I just wanted to talk this and get it off my chest because I keep postponing my life for the sake of the country being open, and I'm tired. It's tiring.